Closing day feels like a finish line. Then you walk into the house after everyone leaves and realize something unsettling. Nobody handed you a manual. Your first 90 days are about learning the house before the house teaches you the hard way. You don't need to know everything this week. You just need to handle the handful of things that protect the house, protect your budget, and buy you time to settle in. Start with the controls you hope you never need in a panic. Find your main water shutoff, your gas shutoff if you have gas service, and your electrical panel. Then make sure every adult in the house knows where they are. When a pipe bursts or an outlet starts acting strange. Confusion is what turns a small problem into a disaster. Next, test the things that are supposed to protect you before you ever think about them. Press the test and reset buttons on GFCI outlets in kitchens, bathrooms, garages, and exterior areas. Then check every smoke and carbon monoxide detector in the house. Fresh batteries and a quick test are boring in the best possible way. And boring is exactly what you want from safety equipment. Clogged dryer vents cause roughly 2,900 house fires a year in the U.S. Cleaning the lint trap is not enough if the vent line itself is packed with buildup, or the exterior exhaust hood is stuck half closed. This is one of those jobs that feels minor until you realize heat, lint, and neglect are a bad combination. Fixing it early is fast, cheap, and worth it. If the home has an attic, give it a simple first look instead of treating it as a mystery space for the next 3 years. You are checking for obvious thin insulation, bare spots, or signs that moisture has been hanging around longer than it should. You don't need to become an insulation expert. You just want to catch the kind of issue that quietly drives up energy bills and invites bigger problems later. Once the life safety items are covered, shift to the parts of the house that control access and weather. These are the details that shape how secure and comfortable the place feels every single day. Change the locks early, not eventually. You may trust the sellers completely and still have no idea how many old keys are floating around with contractors, dog walkers, neighbors, or relatives who helped out years ago. Rekeying or replacing the main entry locks is one of the fastest ways to make the house actually feel like yours. And it removes a question you don't need hanging in the background. Walk the exterior doors and windows and pay attention to the seals. Torn weather stripping, loose thresholds, and visible gaps do more than make a room drafty. They let conditioned air escape, let moisture and pests find easy openings, and quietly increase what you pay to heat and cool the place. This is another small fix that pays you back every month. The last step is what keeps this from becoming another burst of move-in motivation that disappears by next month. You need a system simple enough that you will actually keep using it. Put the house on a calendar before the house starts making appointments for you. Add recurring reminders for HVAC filter changes, detector tests, gutter cleaning, caulk checks, major equipment servicing, and clearing that dryer vent again. The point is not to create a perfect spreadsheet. It is to stop relying on memory because memory is how routine maintenance turns into emergency maintenance. 40% less. That is the gap preventive maintenance can create in emergency repair spending. Most homeowner stress is not caused by chores. It is caused by the cost and chaos of problems that were quietly building while no one was paying attention. Think in 3 passes. First week, shutoffs, detectors, and locks. First month, dryer vent, attic check, and weather stripping. By day 90, the goal is bigger than any one task. It is having a maintenance rhythm in place so the house stops feeling unpredictable. Homeownership gets expensive when small unknowns stay unknown too long. If you do these checks early, you are not just crossing items off a list. You are learning how your house works, cutting the odds of surprise repairs, and building confidence for the next 90 days and every year after that.